Welcome back to our village. Have you ever noticed that when you walk into a forest, sit by the ocean, or even just touch the soil in a garden, your heart rate slows down? The heavy thoughts in your head seem to get lighter. This isn't just a coincidence. It is because you are finally speaking your first language again, the secret language of nature. In a world of concrete, screens, and noise, we have forgotten that we are not just visitors on Earth. We are the Earth. In this video, we are going to explore why nature has the power to heal your soul. We will look at how the trees and the wind help with mind cleaning, and how they lead us back to the truth of oneness. If you've been feeling stressed or disconnected, this is the message you've been waiting for. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel and share this video. Let's help our village grow back to its roots. Everything in the universe is made of energy, and energy vibrates at different speeds. In our modern cities, we are surrounded by the vibration of the busy mind. This vibration is fast, jagged, and full of anxiety. It is the energy of doing, hurrying, and competing. When we live in this energy for too long, our inner soil becomes hard and dry. We start to feel out of tune with life. Nature, however, vibrates at a different speed. A tree is not trying to be a better tree than the one next to it. A flower does not hurry to bloom. Nature exists in a state of pure being. This is the vibration of the soul. When you step into a forest, your energy field begins to match the energy of the trees. This is a natural law called entrainment. The trees are essentially singing a song of peace, and your spirit begins to sing along with them. This is the first level of healing. Your vibration is being reset to its natural state. The trees and the plants don't have the divided self. They don't think about yesterday or worry about tomorrow. They are perfectly present in the now. When you spend time with them, they help you with mind cleaning just by being there. They pull the jagged, fast thoughts out of your head and replace them with the slow, deep rhythm of the earth. This is why you feel refreshed. You aren't just getting fresh air, you are getting a fresh spirit. In Oneness, we realize that the life force inside the tree is the exact same life force inside you. When you look at a forest, you are really looking at a mirror. Nature heals you because it reminds you of who you are. When you aren't busy being a worker, a parent, or a consumer, it reminds you that you are a living expression of the divine. By matching the vibration of nature, you return to the source. 2. The silent conversation. Most of us think that language is only about words. But the most important conversations in the universe happen in silence. Nature is constantly speaking to us, but it doesn't use a mouth, it uses presence. This is the secret language of nature. When you sit by a river, the water is telling you how to let go of the past. It shows you that life is a flow, and even when it hits a rock, it finds a way around it. The river is teaching you how to move through your problems without fighting them. The mountains speak of strength and patience. They tell us that the storms of life are temporary, but the spirit is permanent. When we listen to this silent language, we are practicing a deep form of mind cleaning. We are clearing out the chatter of our human worries and listening to the wisdom of the ages. The busy mind thinks it knows everything, but it is actually very young and confused. Nature is billions of years old. It is the original teacher of oneness. To hear this language, you must learn to be still. Our world teaches us that silence is empty, but spiritual people know that silence is full. It is full of information. When you are quiet in nature, you start to feel a connection to everything. You realize that you can talk to the birds or the wind simply by opening your heart. This is not imagination, it is the reality of oneness. Because we are all made of the same energy, we are all connected through a spiritual internet that doesn't need wires. When we stop talking and start listening, our loneliness begins to disappear. We realize that the ghost of loneliness cannot live in a forest, because the forest is full of family. Every leaf is a cousin, every breeze is a breath from a friend. Healing happens when we realize we are being heard and supported by the earth itself. Nature is constantly whispering, "You are loved, you are safe, and you belong here." 3. Touching the ground, grounding your spirit. In our modern lives, we have literally lost touch with the ground. We wear rubber shoes, we live in high buildings, and we walk on carpet. We are unplugged from the earth. This creates a buildup of static energy in our bodies and minds. This static energy shows up as anxiety, anger, and a heavy feeling in the head. We are like a battery that has too much charge and nowhere to put it. Nature heals us through a process called grounding or earthing. When your bare skin touches the soil, the grass, or the sand, the earth literally pulls the trash out of your system. It takes the excess stress and the busy mind energy and neutralizes it. This is a physical and spiritual mind cleaning. The earth is a giant filter. It takes what is dead or heavy and turns it into new life. When you ground yourself, you are letting the earth recycle your pain. This is a beautiful example of oneness. The earth is like a mother who takes the heavy backpack off her child's shoulders. She doesn't judge you for your stress, she just takes it. By touching the ground, you are saying, I trust the earth to hold me. This breaks the lie of the divided self, which says you have to carry everything alone. You are part of a system that is designed to support you. When you are grounded, your soil becomes healthy again. Your thoughts become clearer, and your heart becomes softer. You start to move with the rhythm of the planet instead of the rhythm of the clock. This is where true growth happens. You cannot grow a beautiful life if your spirit is floating 3 feet above the ground in a cloud of worry. You must be rooted. Nature gives you those roots. It gives you the stability to grow tall without falling over when the winds of life blow. 4. Returning to the original garden. Many of us feel like we are homeless spiritually. We move from house to house or job to job, but we never feel like we have truly arrived. This is because our true home isn't a building with a roof. Our original home is the garden, the natural world. When we go into nature, we aren't going away from our lives, we are returning to them. This is the ultimate goal of oneness, to live in the world but stay connected to the garden. The garden is a state of mind. It is a place where there is no judgment, no small self, and no separation. In nature, everything is accepted. The crooked tree is just as beautiful as the straight one. The storm is just as holy as the sunshine. When we spend time in nature, we learn to accept ourselves in the same way. We realize that our flaws are just part of the landscape. This is the final stage of mind cleaning, the total acceptance of what is. Living in the secret language of nature means you carry the peace of the forest with you, even when you are in the city. You start to see the nature in other people. You see that their anger is just a passing storm, and their kindness is like a blooming flower. You stop fighting the world and start loving it as a whole. This is the cure for the loneliness epidemic and the stuck soil of our lives. When you are one with the garden, you are never alone, and you are always yielding fruit. As we end this journey, remember that the earth is not a thing to be used. It is a sacred partner. The more you respect nature, the more nature will heal you. It is a circle of love. Go outside today. Touch a leaf. Listen to a bird. Let the first rain of the Spirit wash your mind clean. You are home. You are whole. You are one. Share this video to spread the healing power of the earth to everyone, Thank you for being part of our village. Nature is not a luxury. It is a necessity for your soul. It is the medicine that costs nothing but gives everything. I hope today you feel the call to go back to the garden. Make sure to subscribe and share this video so we can keep sharing the secret language of peace. Go outside, breathe deep, and remember you are the earth. I'll see you in the next video.